Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to my video. All right, so let's talk about no start conditions with Ford vehicles. And I'm not talking about no start conditions where it's a simple fix like a bad battery. All right, so we're talking about crank no start situations where you've checked out everything possible and probably replaced a whole bunch of stuff, and you still can't figure out what the cause of the crank no start situation is. All right, so I'm gonna try to save you guys some money. A lot of people won't. It's an elusive thing to figure out, particularly with this particular situation. If you have a crank no start and you have a crank no start in extreme temperatures, whether it's either too hot or too cold, whether the temperatures are really too high or too low. And this is particularly for those situations where you only experience this no crank no start in extreme temperatures, or your temperatures are either too high or too low. So basically we're talking about a $20 part that has if it's not working correctly, or if the computer reads that the information is sending to the computer is outside the parameters, it will cause the fuel injectors not to work. All right, guys, so what we're talking about is the air intake sensor. The air intake sensor. It's called the air temperature sensor is what it's called. Basically, all Fords have an air temperature sensor. And if that is not working correctly, or if it's not working at all, basically your car's computer will keep your it'll keep your fuel injectors from firing, and in that case, obviously your engine's not going to start. It's going to crank. Everything's going to work except for the fact that your car will not run. It will not start up. You're going to get spark. The fuel pump's going to work. Everything will work except for the fact that if that the air temperature sensor has issues, it's not gonna run. And this is one of those things that, like I said, would occur in situations where the temperatures, outside temperature is either too hot outside, either too warm, too hot outside, or it's too cold, and the temperature reading, for whatever reason that the sensor is sending, is off or is incorrect. What's going to happen, like I said, is you're going to get a no crank no start situation, and this you guys can figure out, as far as trying to troubleshoot the symptoms on your car. If you guys have a crank no start situation, and you guys pretty much went through the list of troubleshooting steps on what would normally cause a crank no start situation, and can't figure out why it's your car's cranking but not starting after you've replaced the battery, replaced the battery on your remote. Figure out that the fuel pump is good and everything's working correctly, but whether it's too hot outside or too cold outside, and that's the only time when you have these crank no start situation. All right, a good idea would be to check the air temperature sensor, or in this case replace it. These are not expensive parts. They're $20 parts. Just replace it. and in many cases, it'll start up, it'll work. All right, guys. So if you guys have any questions, if you guys have any comments, please definitely leave a comment or question in the comment section. Please subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up. All right, guys. Take care.